So then, if we go into the menu, we can see what we need for these items. We need 22 softwood. We need 24 floorboard. I'm gonna floorboard. Actually, I'm gonna make floorboard right here too. Hold on. I definitely need more floorboard. Hold on, exactly. Yeah, it tells us, and that's the nice thing about blueprints too. Whenever you're in this area, it will tell you how much you need for the blueprint that you're working on. One of these. One more of these. One of these. 3 of these. Sconces. One of these. One of these. And one of these. We only need 1 bathtub. But you can make as many you want later on. 4 of these wash bins. Thankfully we have a decent amount of wood, so we should be fine. 3 towels. One of the reasons we got the grass fibers, I suppose. And 1 hanging, or wall, what was it called? Cloth sacks, there we go. I'll bring this guy right here later on too, to, the tree got out of the way. To be kind of like the others, but for right now, with the blueprint in the way, you don't have to worry about too much, but if you want to knock certain things out, the downside about doing this on here, I lose the wood. By the way, when I jump cut it, I actually got the cooked thing. It came out to be a cooked butterfly, cooked claw. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It was cooked crab, basically. The cooked crab actually raises your defense, too. Okay, it's a little benefit. We fill up the spaces here with floorboard. There we go. And whenever you put it in the right spot, it'll glow like that. Means you put it in the right area. I believe we only need to right about here. Or no, we actually kind of screwed up because we need more. Put a little too much of the floor. There we go. There we go. Plenty of the other stuff at least for right now, though. Whoops. Never want to go to bed soon. Alright, continues in a moment. Get to sleep. They'll call it a night after he finishes its bathtub. Or bathhouse. I'll just put that for them, I guess. Anyway. Continuing on to the bathhouse area. Hopefully this time, yeah, I'm in the right area. Hopefully this time I'm in the right area. Got our white wall up here. And there we go. We got all the walls and everything we need. Just gonna have to organize it. You don't need torches, so no worries about that. Thankfully, it does also tell you what you need if it's in your inventory right here. So then the next thing we can do is also plant this. Small room. I think the pot goes outside here, yep. When it comes to these kind of things, you can just literally walk through it. And I believe right here, 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 and here. Here. Here, here, here. Was it here? Yeah. And finally, rustic bathtub. Wait, how am I not done? Oh, the sconce is doing. Well, I'll start using it though, so hold on to that. There we go. And two in the front, right. Bam! Blueprint complete. Score! Nice! Be wary, they will start using it too. There'll be, in fact, lines queued up. That's why you want to make sure you have more than one. Oh, MG, the bathroom is just like he drew it up. Thanks, Spam. Now, everyone can scrub off the dirt and grime that you're covered in. And most importantly, start to smell like less grotty. I go to a bath like every day from now on. Hope you don't try to pee on me. No, but seriously, don't do that. It's way uncool. Don't think about getting any shady ideas. If you do, I'm out to beat you up to a pole. And new recipe. Bath towel. The company got a cloth for drying down after a delightful soak. Defense +2. We now have a new accessory. So your farm grown more splendid by the day. I know that I've become something of a father figure to you, and I'm proud to have you as a surrogate daughter. But you still have not yet to see. You still have not yet seen your full potential. Girl, now your building skills grow even further, but so could ours. I should speak with our residents and aid them all. Basically, he's saying right in the situation that it's time to level up. This quest is for us to level up, and after we talk to him, he will actually spawn 2 new quests. 2 or 3 or whatever. He spawns quests to help us out with that. See? Let's talk to them first. I'm going to actually do this before I finish off for tonight, because this helps out the residents a lot. I must say, you ever since you brought to your farm, life's been just one surprise after another for me. Everyone's growing crops, indulging in fruits of creation with the great smiles on their faces. Is no one here like the children of Hargon? Really now, Saffron. Are you still pretending you hate building? You're not fooling anybody. Oh, you're right. True. See, everyone growing these crops is making me hungry. Give me something to eat. I have an advice that if you put wheat on a bonfire, it turns into something rather delicious. Please, won't you make some bread for me? They're so hungry. And we'll do just that for her as well. And we'll make the bread real quick. Well, I will after I gotta talk to this guy, because we also have this little thing to do. What else, man? I see you've been sitting at a remarkable rate lately. Since you show no signs which need to repent, perhaps you might do me a favor. I'm sure my fellow residents and I would be glad to have a tiny room with a pot and a towel rail in it, if you take my meaning. What? What's that? Why a tiny room? Would they not be more pleased with the larger one? It's a little difficult to relax and do what must be done if one is sitting in a wide open space. I really think the room should be as small as possible. So to reiterate, that's a tiny room with a pot and a towel rail. Build that for us, and we'll all be able to, well, you know. Now I can do my business in peace. We all know what he's talking about, and if you don't know what I mean, well, you'll see in just a moment. There's a reason I set this layer, not this layer, actually. The reason I set, where is it? Over here. The reason I set this area up, in particular. I didn't jump cut until I finished building this little guy. Ordered that really quick though. Hey, they're even harvest. Anyway. I'm not. Look for another crop. So I'll wheat. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think one more field will be fine right over here involved in the north. Anyway, for right now, let's see here. Oh, we do have more wheat in there. I'm gonna jump cut, and I'll see you guys in a bit when I have both the room and that ready. You're back. Alright, real quick. Just eat right from her by accident. That'd be hilarious. I really screwed up. Yes, me. Did you really make a loaf of bread? I'd be sorry, we'll surely trade down for such a thing. Although, could I? Honestly, Saffron, me went all the trouble to cook you a meal, and this is how you thank her? I'm sorry about my sister. She's very grateful that you made us this loaf of bread. And she would be very more grateful of the taste, may we? Yeah, go ahead. Thank you, finally something felt thunder trembling in my tummy. I'm sure you make all kinds of delicious dishes and vegetables that are growing here. The fire builder, you tried putting everything into a bonfire. Who's the one who's new meals do you invent? Here, take these for the bread. Wheat seeds. I'm afraid I cannot offer you any more assistance in that. My favorite children hard so easily. Oh my heart, it's been your refreshment. I pray one day I will see you builders works to reduce the rubble. You have my word. Whatever, Saffron. Oh wait, here we go. This is the quest I was waiting for. Thank you for beating that bread for me. It's just delicious. Actually, you see... Really now, what are you mumbling about this time? Is there something you want I'm gonna make you? Stop wasting your time and say it. What my sister is trying to tell you is that ever since you made us that bread, you've become rather enamored with the idea of doing some cooking yourselves. We have a special room to do it, and just think of how incredible meals you make. Isn't it just wonderful? If you'd be so kind, you build us a room with a chest, 3 sacks of wheat, and 3 bonfires in it. Oh, and 2 sacks of firewood as well, please. So 2 firewood, 1 chest, and 3 sacks of wheat, and 3 bonfires. Lovely. The room and everything, that's entirely why I left this little guy up here. I'm gonna make it in this area here, but I'm gonna make it for next time. Because the recording's about an hour right now. And the next thing I'm gonna do is finish off these little rooms here. Oh, I don't have the pots yet. Right, whoops. Poor guy. Let's see here. I have these things ready though. 3 bonfires. Pot. A chest. Two firewood, I think you said? Oops, wrong way. Crap, we don't have enough wheat. I have to hold off on that one. 1 towel. There's the equipment and everything like that. I'm able with this single door. Usually about 4 harvests and that's it for these things, by the way. Now we have this as well. Which reminds me, I better start playing these more. Really, it's kind of time consuming when it comes to this stuff, but this will be a lot easier later in this chapter. So no worries if you're like, well, this seems a little bit boring or this seems a little bit droll. Things like this become automated. So it becomes basically a waiting game after a while, not even kidding. But it is interesting to see, like, it's not even a joke, seeing your town kind of live its life and whatnot. They put a lot of heart and soul into this game, and you can tell it by the way, when you play this game. Not just like, oh, it's creative buildings and whatnot. It's like, no, there's like a lot more interactions here. I mean, the time people actually start eating, for goodness sakes, to go running to there and start eating the food. One more door. Let's see here. Right. 3 sacks of wheat. Sacks of grain. Alright. And now to finish up these rooms. A pot. A towel. Let's get the walls out here. And the doors. Place in the proper place. And place the door, and we're done. tiny toilet. Literally. That's the whole purpose of this whole entire thing. A tiny toilet. Oh, thank you. You got no idea how long I've been waiting for a room like this. I can't tell you how hard things have been. Trying to sneak out into the wilderness to answer the call of nature private, especially with all this cabbage I've been eating. Just the other day, I hid behind a tree to unburden myself, but just as I hid, you know, with my bridges, some of the Frozen's eyes were fixed upon my... Ahem. I beg your pardon, what exactly are we talking about, you ask? Are you really going to make me say it out loud? It's what people make after they've had something to eat. Why not try it yourself? Have a nice big meal with plenty of fiber, and then after a while you'll find your new room. It was very handy indeed. Oh, by the way, the pot will probably start to fill after a while. How's there some way you can make use of that matter? And there we go. And people do start using that room right away, so I'm probably gonna put a roof on that soon. That's the Emperor right now, though, guys. I thought we had. Oh, they're ants. I placed a door in front of them. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Sheesh. You get anything? No, not really. Oh, this is being used as well, by the way. It started raining. Anyway. So we do one last jump cut. This is waiting at the thing cut. Really? I guess we're being used. The wormy friend here has a quest for us now. I'll talk to him after we make the kitchen, so I'll meet you guys in a bit. Jump cut. Small agricultural kitchen. Did they run this way too? There we go. Oh my, it's wonderful. That's what I've always wanted. Honestly, now it's not wrong. If you have something to say, just come out and say it. I want to use the kitchen maid. I want to cook. If you start trying to put a greasy bun kitchen chest, we shall make meals with them. We're not builders like you. We can't invent new recipes. We can only copy the meals you've made. So I urge you to experiment and come up with as many delicious dishes you can. Put all your ingredients back in the chest in the kitchen. So you're feeling peckish, have a look inside. Now, meals will auto-cook for you. You just have to provide the resources with them. So for instance, if we're to cook this, it'll provide something new for us as well. And the last thing I'm going to leave off here is our little Wrigley friend. Hello there. Hello there, Mason. I heard something interesting about Mount Rock, so I did. He told me you made a bucket and did him a favor. Says he worked out how to make worm food and process it all. It's a brilliant news. Why didn't he tell me sooner? If I know better, I'd say he only had eyes for making fields, and he didn't give a single thought and grass and meadows I love so much. I ain't going to give up that easy. I'm gonna be Ma Pa out there, Ma's and Pa's boy and proud. I'm gonna turn the whole island green. I need your help to do it, though. Worm food's made from grass, seeds, and night soil, right? Do me a big favor, make me one of them balls of worm food. Pop them down somewhere away from the fields, and I'll turn the area around them into a lovely little lawn. If you're wondering where he got them hands of night soil, look no further than the pot in the tiny room he made. Don't worry about getting your hands dirty. You clean them up with a towel put in there. What he's literally saying is, well, you know this is a restroom here? Like a tiny toilet? Yeah. We have to collect the stuff from there in order to help them out. We're sweeties. Literally a sweet dish. So now we put this in here, this in here, this in here. And they'll start making food. So we don't need this anymore. Or this. So we keep that in our little chest, our little thing if we want to now. Very much helpful. You sell some more food? Yeah, hold on. Give me one moment here. A bunch of more foods we can carry, which is only one. Whoops, not what I meant to do. Okay, literally just do this now. There's the worm food there. The worm food there. And we're good. Let's start working as one under here. Great! Ooh, you see that? We made that grass from scratch, what we did. Now, keep making grass for as long as you keep making worm food. For long, we can have the whole land island doing green. Oh my goodness! Did you make that worm food yourself? How'd you do it? What'd you make it out of? Well, you know. What do you mean, you know what? If I knew, I wouldn't be asking you. What's impressive? Yeah, he's about to spill the beans on this whole operation. The corruption has been purified, and grass grows upon the earth once more. Use up and we shall have Furrowfield back in fine battle before we know it. Yeah, not bad. We're finished here. We get this guy to work magic back in the Isle Awakening. Little throw fit. Ah, thanks everyone. I couldn't have done without your help. If we keep it up, we might be able to get some nice little flowers growing too. Flowers? Of course, I want to see flowers. I've only ever heard about them in stories. Can't wait for that day to come. And the next thing we need to do before we continue off in the story is raise their level, which we can do right now. But another thing, as you can see here, they will start cooking food. As long as there's a kitchen, people will cook. These two in particular are going to be our chefs in this area, which is kind of nice. And they were dead serious when it comes to the food. You can literally just put stuff in there and they will cook it. I can call things here, but I hope you guys have been having a wonderful time. If you have, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. It's been Showmetotheexit, and I'll see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye. See ya.